It's Google Earth time. It's Google Earth time. Hey, check this out, guys. This video is going to talk about how to use Google Earth, but I'm going to suggest some things for you. So check this out. Here's how you get there. earth.google.com. There's an app for it, but I don't think we have it available to us. So we're just going to use the web-based version, earth.google.com. When you get there, you have all sorts of options. For our purposes, what we want to do is actually make a map, an interactive map of a journey. The people that in the era that you're studying and their move westward, and where they lived and where they were maybe kicked out of and where they moved from and to and all that stuff, right? So what you're going to do that is you're going to make a project, and it's this right there. Okay, the fourth one down, make a project. Now, I could very well take you through this, but Google does a really good job. They've got this tutorial right here. You just click on watch tutorial. It has this right here for you to watch. Like, I'm going to suggest that you just watch that stuff. They're going to do a better job, quite honestly, than I do, because they're paid by Google to do their thing. So watch that to learn how to actually create your map project. But if you do have further questions, by all means, ask me. I love this Google Earth, and I geek out on it. I can spend an hour just deep diving into it. But when you're ready to create your map project, you just click on that right there, and then click on new project. And then when you're in here, basically, you can see you're going to give it a title, and then you can add features. So it kind of walks you through. It gives you tutorials all the way through this to use. Super, super cool. You can add collaborators. So if you and a partner in your group are using it together, just like all the other drives or the Google stuff, right? You can add a collaborator there. So mess around with this, have some fun with it. It's awesome. Highly recommend you do some cool stuff with this. But there's also some other things in Google Earth that we're not necessarily going to use, but they might be cool for you in the future, right? So you can do this, which is a measuring tool. You can measure distance on the maps. You can use this, which is, you can change the map style for how it looks. So if you want no borders, which you could do like a no border thing and then borders now, so you can kind of compare what the states and everything look like from then till now. Everything custom, you can do your own thing there, right? This one up here, this is the one that we're going to use. Roll the dice. This is one of my favorites. Check this out. You click that, and it'll just drop you somewhere in the world, and you can explore. Super cool. So Congress Avenue in Austin, cool city. Roll the dice again. Let's see where it takes me. Oakwood Cemetery in Austin. So it's focused on Austin here. If I exit out of that, click that to get out of Austin. Click roll the dice. It's going to take me into New Hampshire, but this will take you all around the world, which is super cool. Just a fun thing. So that's the roll the dice. This guy, the little steering wheel, if you will, is Voyager. Voyager's super cool because it takes you into these pre-built projects. So you can explore different projects that have already been made by Google. Just a really cool, you can search by travel, by culture, Street View. Street View is awesome. So when you're in your map, you can do Street View. You just drop this little guy. So when you click on him, you can see everywhere there's a little dot or a blue line, I can go to Street View. So I just drop him where I want to go. Let's go in here somewhere. And it'll take me down into Street View, which is kind of awesome. And I can add Street View. You can add Street View into your projects, into your maps, so people can see like the street view of where these people actually lived and moved and that sort of thing. Then of course the search bar, you can literally just, it has some options for you, but you can search for specific things, places, and that sort of thing. All right, there's a whole bunch more. Google Earth is pretty amazing, but that's kind of a basic rundown.